everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 different snack ideas that not only you will love and your kids will love, but that little sweet tooth at the back of your mouth is going to love too. If your kids are anything like mine, they come home from school, they're absolutely starving, they go straight to the fridge or straight to the cupboard and they try and just get any snack that's kind of visible to them. So what I like to do is be a little bit prepared and have a few bits of snacks in the fridge ready for them when they get home, so they go to something that's a little bit more healthy. The 5 snacks I'm going to show you today all are going to share one common ingredient, and that is this Seriously Spreadable. Seriously Spreadable is so versatile. If you have a pot of this in your fridge, then you can make so many different snack and meal ideas using it. Seriously Spreadable has got a real cheddar taste, and that is because it is made with real Scottish cheddar. Like I said, this product is so versatile, as you will see coming up in my snack ideas, and it is also suitable for vegetarians too. If you're watching this video and you're new to my channel and you like this sort of content, then I would love for you to subscribe. I post loads of different food inspiration ideas throughout the week on my channel. So if you like that kind of thing, then I would love for you to hit that button down below. With all that said, let's get straight on into my snack ideas. So for this snack idea, I'm going to show you how to make a really simple quiche. This quiche is going to have some cheese, some mushrooms, some ham, and some onion in it. So what you're going to need to do is get some pastry. I do cheat a little bit because I have this pre-rolled one, but it just makes life so much easier and so much quicker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line my pastry over my little cake dish. This is a 23 centimeter pie dish. I have preheated my oven to 200 degrees centigrade as well, because you want to blind bake this before you put any of your ingredients in there. You just want to go around and cut off all of your excess pastry. Once you've done that, you want to get some grease-proof paper and lay it on top of your pastry, and then you're going to pop it into the oven for about 10 minutes to blind bake. What you also want to do is get something heavy like rice, or as you can see, I have got some lentils, and just put that onto your parchment paper. This is just to keep your pastry from bubbling up and then obviously ruining your quiche. Right, while that's going to be in the oven for 10 minutes, this is when you want to start making your quiche mix. So what I have done is I have started to preheat my hob, and I am going to add in all of my dry ingredients in here. So I've got some ham in here. I'm going to get my mushrooms, pop them in there as well. Also my onion, and I'm just going to fry those off and saute them a little bit. While that's happening, I'm going to make my quiche mix. So to make this, I have got 4 eggs, and then in here I have got 2 cups of milk, and then I've got 125 grams of Seriously Spreadable. Add those all together, and then you want to give it all a really good whisk to get out any lumps. These are all really nicely sauteed, so I'm going to turn this off now, and it's just the right timing for me to get my pastry out. So it's just feeling like a little bit crusty around the sides, and it just makes it not soggy when you're adding all your ingredients in and then when you cook it again. So it's a really good thing to blind bake it first, otherwise you might be left with a bit of a soggy bottom. Nobody wants a soggy bottom. Right. Next up, I'm going to add my ingredients into my pastry dish. Once you take your quiche out, you want to reduce the temperature on your oven to 155 degrees. And then once you've added this all together, you want to put it back into the oven for about 45 minutes. Don't forget to reduce it, because otherwise you're going to almost scramble your eggs, and then you will not have the quiche outcome that you want. Right, lastly, just pour your egg mix over the top, just like that. Pop this back into the oven for, like I said, about 45 minutes, and then your quiche is done. So this next snack idea is literally probably the most easiest one you can make. It's great if you're feeling a little bit peckish and you want a little something to fill that hole. It'll take you about 2 minutes to make, and it's seriously tasty. So what you're going to need is some Marlborough toast. You're also going to need some lemon, some chives, and some Seriously Spreadable, with a little bit of salt and pepper to finish off. So what you want to do is get your Marlborough toast, spread it with some Seriously Spreadable, and then just cut some chives to go on top. Add a little squirt of lemon, some salt and pepper, and your snack is ready. Right, so for my next snack idea, I'm going to add in a little bit of fish here. I am going to be using smoked salmon, and I'm going to be making a smoked salmon, avocado and cheese wrap, but I'm using no bread. Instead, I am using the salmon as the wrapper. So what you're gonna need for this one, like I said, is some smoked salmon, an avocado, some seriously spreadable, you need a lemon and some chives as well. Right, so the first thing you want to do to make this snack is lay your salmon out onto your board. You then want to get some of your seriously spreadable and spread a really nice, generous layer all over your salmon. You then want to cut your avocado up into strips. I find using a little bit hard avocado works best. If you use an overripe avocado, it just goes quite squishy. You then want to lay your avocado onto your seriously spreadable, add your chives and your lemon and your salt and pepper, and then roll it up as if you're making sushi. Once you've done that, you want to get a sharp knife, cut through it, and as you can see, it just gives a really lovely outcome, and it makes an absolutely delicious snack too. For my next snack idea, I'm going to show you how to make a kind of sweet potato cheesy patty. It's so delicious and so quick and easy to make. What you're going to need for this is one potato. I am using a sweet potato, as you can see, but you can use any potato you like. You're also going to need some seriously spreadable, one egg, and then half a tablespoon of flour. This is just to bind it all together. Optional completely, but we just find that it just kind of keeps its shape a little bit better. So as you can see, I have grated up my sweet potato. I will then go in with my half a tablespoon of flour. I will also use 1 full tablespoon of seriously spreadable. And then finally an egg. I always break my egg into a glass because more often than not I get some shells in there, so it's just a lot easier to take the shell out if you get it into the glass rather than into your actual cooking pot. Right, you want to get a fork and just whisk your egg up and then pour it in over your mixture. You then want to just combine your mixture completely together, and while you're doing that, I have got some oil in a pan here and that is heating up. So once this mixture is all ready, I will then make it into a patty shape and put it in here and fry it off. So for my last snack idea, I thought I would go for a little treat. You know, when it gets to 7:30, put the kids to bed, you come downstairs and you really want something a little bit sweet. Well, these are going to cure that for you. They are just little mini chocolate tarts and they taste absolutely amazing. What you're going to need for these are some digestive biscuits. You're going to need some seriously spreadable, some chocolate and some butter. The first thing you're going to need to do is get your digestive biscuits, probably about half a pack, and then I pop them into my NutriBullet. I just break them up and then I let my NutriBullet whiz them up and make it into a really kind of fine powder. While that's happening, I will melt 30 grams of butter on the hob, and then I will combine my crushed up biscuits with my melted butter to make my base. I'll put my biscuit mix into my little cupcake holders and I'll blind bake them again for about 8 minutes. That way the biscuit is going to be so nice and crunchy throughout your tart. Once I have done that, I will then combine 100 grams of seriously spreadable with 100 grams of chocolate spread. Mix them all together until everything is mixed in together really, really nicely and thoroughly, and there are no lumps of chocolate or no lumps of seriously spreadable. Once those come out the oven, I will then scoop in my chocolate and cheese mix and put them in the fridge to set, and that's it. Tonight, you will have the most delicious little treat. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you next time. Bye.